God that brought us here will certainly give us grace to finish even in time. The welcome address delivered by Pastor Benjamin Emmanuel, Chairman Local Organizing Committee of the second edition of NAPPS Gwagwalada Gala and Award Night, held on the 29th March 2026 at Christ Academy International, Gwagwalada, Abuja. Good day, distinguished guests, esteemed babes, and honored of this second edition. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the second edition of the NAPPS Gwagwalada Gala and Award Night. As we gather here today, we are reminded of the power of education to shape the future of our great nation, Nigeria. This year's theme, Prospects and Challenges of the New Nigerian Economy, is a timely and pertinent one. As educators, policymakers, and stakeholders, we have a collective responsibility to ensure that our education system is equipped to meet a rapidly changing world. Over the next few hours, we will be engaging in thought-provoking discussion by our guest speaker, celebrating outstanding achievements and sharing best practices that can help us navigate the complexity of curriculum implementation. I want to express my gratitude to our entire invited guests and the organizing committee of their tireless effort in making this event possible. And to our award winners, congratulations to you all. Your hard work and dedication to education are truly. As we celebrate the achievements of today, let us also look to the future and the opportunities that lies ahead. Let us work together to build a brighter future for Nigeria, one that is rooted in quality education and a commitment to excellence. It is another era for NAPPS Gwagwalada Area Council. Thank you and enjoy your day. Up next.
I love the line. I appreciate all the work coordinators, the outgoing work coordinators. You have done so well. Please let's celebrate them. Those who didn't do well, they know themselves. But as far as I'm concerned, I appreciate all of you. You and your executives. And I appreciate every member, every NAPPS Gwagwalada member. Because without you, without your support, we wouldn't have been able to do anything. Thank you very much for the support. Even though a day had been fixed for the official handing over of the outgoing administration, which will take place simultaneously, but Mama, I take permission. I'm delivering my farewell speech. Thank you, ma'am. By becoming the person of NAPPS Gwagwalada, though against my wish, but as a responsibility, was so peculiar that the national president and the FCT president came to install me as the chairperson, and they are here today to bid me farewell after my tenure. How about that? Am I not special? Yes. Thank you very much. I was just recovering from ill health then, not really ready for the job. Yet I was under pressure. And in my heart, I was expecting my husband to say no. So I would hang on that, but he didn't. Today, I appreciate him for allowing me and giving me the support I needed. He sent his greetings to all of you. Though we came to office on a zero account, the national president, the FCT president, Barrister of Almohas, the proprietors of School Stanley, Dr. Dosimo, and a host of others, a few others, gave us the financial support that helped us to do. So today I stand to appreciate all of you. God gave me a wonderful and very supportive team. We funded the activities of NAPPS most often from our pockets as executives. It wasn't easy, as we had to visit all the world on their meeting days to help members build confidence in NAPPS again. Thank God for NAPPS Gwagwalada Council of Elders, our past leaders. As I have introduced them, no need to mention their names again. Thank you for your support. Of all, God really help us. In summary, on behalf of my executives, I appreciate all members of NAPPS for believing in us, for supporting us, for cooperating with us throughout our tenure to date. I urge you to do more for the incoming executives, because I believe they are going to do greater than we have done. That is what we expect. A mother, always a father, or a parent always expect or pray for his child or children to do better than they have done. So, these are some of the few activities we did. We did a lot of advocacy work for the association, as our predecessors have always done. Advocacy of negotiation on issues, especially issues that pertain to double taxation, which is still ongoing, to the extent that we went to court at a point in time. But God help us. At this juncture, I want to announce to the House that even though we started at zero account level, God has helped us to do some things during our tenure. We organized trainings and workshops for members, even though the attendance was was not encouraging. But those who attended knew what they benefited. Thank you so much. We thank God for what God has done. We were able to buy a projector. Look at the projector there. Projector there. We were supposed to use it today, but we didn't. There was a mix-up somehow. Okay? And we also bought a public address system of 900,000 watts. Look at it there. For the functions and activities and meetings and trainings in Gwagwalada NAPPS. I want to remind you that we called you together so that we can relax, be entertained, just as you have seen. We can dance and be refreshed. We can network, learn and unlearn, especially on issues that concern our profession, e.g., the new curriculum.
I dedicate my certificate. There are deeper questions we should ask ourselves, and I'm going to go very fast so that we can move on and begin to devour our meals. So the new curriculum. So the key thing about the new curriculum is that it has presented a major shift in the thinking. For many years, our curriculum just used to cover content, syllabus, and then more or less preparation for tests and exams. But today, the focus is changing. And we have moved towards developing skills, building competencies, shaping values, and preparing learners for real life. So it is no longer about how much our students know. It is about what they can do and who they can become with what they can do. The prospects and strengths of the curriculum is what I'll just quickly run through. There's better structure and clarity for those of us that have looked at it. It is more clearly defined, more age appropriate, and better organized. For example, the digital literacy, we can see that they've moved it to start in primary 3 or something thereabouts. And then the subjects are more streamlined. There's minimal overloading and there's less memorization work. So students can be able to focus and understand better. The content is properly aligned now, and it is placed where it best fits. Many of you will recall one particular topic, domestic animals or farm animals. You will see it in basic science. Then you will see it again in agri-science. Who can help me with the next subject? You will see it again in what? Social studies. Or you will now see it in PhD. So these are things that they've sort of looked at and they've streamlined it so that teaching can be deeper and there can be more focus. Now, the competency and the value-based aspect of the curriculum is that the topics are now clearly aligned with skills. The skills that children should have, the competencies they should demonstrate, and the values that they should embody. So it's not just about knowledge, it's about application, it's about behavior and character. The changes that they should demonstrate if learning has actually taken place. And I'm telling you, as much as this seems to be positive, it has its consequences. So the new curriculum now provides defined teacher activities. And this is what I really want to encourage us. See, I know that there are a lot of schemes of work that have been done and has been thrown into the market for us. And it's shortcut for us. Yes, it might be shortcut for our teachers, but as school leaders, it's important we sit down and understand these things and take a look at it. Just take it one by one. Teachers' activities are defined, structured students' activities, specified instructional material. So things are no longer left to chance. Now, but that is just the job done fast system. The system where children will actually attain their competency. We cannot claim to teach skills and assess it only by memory. If you are teaching skills, if you are teaching competencies, if you are teaching values, then they must be what? Demonstrated, not by memory-based learning. So what does this mean for the school? Number one, like I said, study the curriculum deeply. Number two, invest in teacher training and support. Number three, shift classroom practice to active learning. Number four, align assessment with skills and application as guided by the curriculum. Number five, provide the necessary learning resources. I know the challenges we are facing, the inflation, the economy, Trump has added to our woes. I don't even know how we're going to manage our school buses next time, because I know what we are all going through. We survived this time, and now it's only God that knows what the price of fuel will be by the time we are resuming. All these things are bearing on us. Yes, parents that have paid school fees to us expect a service. They expect to see changes in their students. So the pressure gets back to us. 6, we need to engage parents in understanding the change. You cannot engage parents to understand change when we have not understood the change. So there is a need for us to know that things have changed, times have changed, and then more importantly, leverage technology. Schools that do this are schools that are not just for compliance. They are schools that will lead. If you begin to take the steps of this one after the other, in another 1, 2, 3 years, we will begin to see the outcomes in our children. In conclusion, the new Nigerian curriculum brings both promise and responsibility. The prospects are clear. Better learning, stronger skills, more relevant education. But the challenges are also clear. Teacher readiness, resource demands, mindset shift. But the most important thing I want us to remember is this. It happens in the classroom. Those changes happens in the classroom. The curriculum happens in the classroom. It happens through teachers, and it can only happen through guided leadership, which we have to provide. So if we embrace this change with clarity, with commitment and courage, we will not just improve education, we will show the generation. Thank you very much. God bless our schools and our children. Mama, thank you so much for being here today.
I want to sincerely appreciate the Gwagwalada chapter. One way or the other, I've not met all of you, but any of the Gwagwalada chapter members I've met, they've always been my children, my sisters, and my brothers. And I thank you for your cooperation. And I pledge that I'll continue to do my best to see us grow as an institution, as a group, as people who are bridging the gap, no matter the circumstances, no matter what we are facing here and there. Ours is to fulfill the potentials that God has ordained us to fulfill in this world. That is to impact positively on the learner's life, and we are doing so. And I pray, as you continue to do so, with the children in your schools, the Lord will favor your own children. He will enlarge your coast. Whatever you lay your hands upon, you will triumph. It will be successful. You will succeed. You will increase. You will have the sustenance that is necessary. The Lord will bless all of you. He will grant you peace. He will grant you joy. He will grant you good health. And He will continue to be with us, all of us. And will continue to meet like this, to see one another and share the joy of this profession. I want to sincerely thank the executive, the chairman, madam, and your executive, and they are going, and the new incoming. This is service, but people don't know. You take a lot of insults. You have no, it's part of it. For me, silence is golden. And God will continue to grant us the necessary wisdom to carry on and to succeed. For the discussion that the topic that Dr. Bosuno had taken this afternoon is very dear to my heart. And the fact is that, honestly speaking, we just have to try. Because the government, you see, there's what they quote me. Governments are politicians, whether in the education sector or whatever. They will look at what will benefit them, and they will do it, and they will say it. Most states are now building schools that are technologically inclined. And by the time the parents are able to find what they need in those schools, public schools, then we will run out of business. It is because they don't find what they need. It is because they know that we are better in giving the education. That's why when they are school, their children are in school. So please, I urge you, first of all, you can't give what you don't have. Educate yourself. If I, as old as I am, I can ping pong, and any expert can hardly dare me. I dare all of you today. Do so. Again, we are planning in such a way that it will make things easy for us. The procurement is capital intensive, but whether you like it or not, the learners of today are differently wired. Again, we don't use technology, we live technology. Everything, is it the bank, is it the hospital, everywhere, it's all about technology these days. So therefore, let us see how we can benefit together, come together. Nobody is anybody's competition. You are your own competition. It depends on where you set your priority, where you set your goal. That's where you should take yourself. Once again, I want to say thank you very much for having me. Enjoy yourself.
I want to especially recognize and welcome our able woman of substance in our midst. Hajia Dr. Severa Jibril, you're welcome. And also another mother, Chief Dr. Bukaya Tabuola, Elders in Gwagwalada Area Council, you are all welcome. My beautiful, noble colleagues, you are all welcome. I don't know what to say. You guys are awesome. I came into race for FCT NAPPS president, FCT NAPPS president, and my area council gave me an overwhelming support. Thank you so much for all your support. I value you people and cherish you people. You guys are wonderful. I will remain loyal to this area council. And any day, anytime, I'm here for you. I may not be able to do more, but whatever little I can put in to make sure all our schools are going on well and progressing well, I will not hesitate to help by the grace of God. I had a little, and I want to especially thank our outgoing chairperson, the person of Mrs. Tan and her executive. They are wonderful. May the Almighty God be with you and bless you. And the incoming one, my amiable chairman and her executive member, you are all welcome. I have a little welcome to us. My heartfelt thanks to each of you for your incredible support and prayers, dedication, and hard work throughout our campaign. You gave your best, and together we built something truly remarkable. If you have that election campaign platform, it was something else. It's not as if we are campaigning for FCT president, as if it's even a governorship campaign we are running. But we thank God. It's God that chooses leaders, not human being. Although the final result may not have gone well our way, we did not lose. We did not lose. One vote cannot make anybody to lose. Yes. But because of my faith, I believe if God did not ordain me to be the chairman of FCT, I will never do. That was why I accepted it in good faith. But go anywhere in the world, one vote cannot make somebody to be. Thank you so much. The unity and the passion and the commitment you all gave me. I deeply believe that God's decision is the best. And He has greater plans for us ahead of us. Thank you once again. Thank you so much. I remain committed to NAPPS Gwagwalada Area Council and NAPPS FCT and NAPPS National. Thank you so much. May the Almighty God continue to be with all of us, guide us, direct us all in all our various schools, and promote all of us, be with us, protect all of us. Thank you so much. Thank you and God bless you. And congratulations to my incoming chair.
Our elder, Dr. Mr. all past chairmen and chairpersons of this association, Gwagwalada Area Council, all other dignitaries present, the presidential candidate of FCT, and all others. I want to say good afternoon or good evening already for this occasion. My people has a proverb that any from Hamare not to For those who don't understand, I have to calculate it. That when the elephant, the mother elephant, blow her trumpet, the child does not blow again. The national president has actually put us on a pedestrian discussion that is quite important. So also the guest speaker, Dr. Institution, both of them have really taught us lessons that we have to take home. But I have to talk on the administrative aspect of the Gwagwalada Area Council. It's a council we are all proud of at last. People are here to make things right and good. And in fact, it has become better than what we expected. So I thank the chairperson, the outgoing chairperson, and her team that is giving back to the new chairman. They really tried. In fact, they are one of the pillars of FCT. There is no time we have meetings that they will not come in large number. I always see it on their platform. We are bringing a bus, make sure you meet at so point, so time, and they will always come to swell up the number of the gathering. I thank you for your support. I thank you for your love. All of you will always receive that wherever you go and whatever you do. FCT wouldn't have been able to stand on her feet if not for the support of all of you here at different times. We have places of using one of you as our MC usually, and she will do it well. Mrs. Okuje, thank you for that service. I don't forget little service people render. Your chairperson has given a good farewell speech. I hope some of you that will be involved will be at FCT inauguration to hear my speech as well, my farewell speech, and whatever will take place. I will implore you, please, to give the next administration your full support, the way you have given me. NAPPS is one, and will continue to remain one. Your contribution is so financially and physically cannot be ignored. I pray for you that in whatever you lay your hands to do, you will prosper. I pray that we will remain one, and the good Lord will bless your good work. Your school will not remain the same. We will continue to do and add whatever education the federal government is preaching, of which we've even had part of it today. So please let us try to be our brothers' keepers. We are not competitors. We are collaborators. And I hope we will remain so in the running of our schools. For the sake of the young ones, we are all aspiring to train to be better citizens of this country and the world at large. Thank you. Opportunity for me to say goodbye administratively, but physically, spiritually, there can never be a goodbye. So you will always be in my heart, and I will always know that I love you. Thank you very much.
God bless you. I'm going executives for this award, but the first glory goes to God, the second glory to them. So God will be glory. I want to say something about education. Education is giving service to the people. If you are going to, if you say you want to start a school because you want to make money, you are wrong. Very, very wrong. Because education is capital intensive. And if you are not prepared to serve, then you will be disappointed. Because all your efforts will be put to shame. And in respect of the Gwagwalada Area Council, I remember when we started school, there was no association. I was moving from school to school, calling proprietors and proprietresses to come for a meeting. I felt that there was a need for us to come together because education is challenging, to discuss about our schools, about the pupils, about the students, about the way forward. And that was what motivated me. And I started going from school to school. I remember one of the pioneer members at that time, Star International School, was at the temporary site in Phase 1. I remember Jolassi. I went to Jolassi school. Jolassi started before me, but I was still there. There was this school, Blessed, which was in Phase 1, but it's no longer in existence. So if you have a school and you are still in existence till today, give God the glory, because it is not easy. The journey is not easy. Because some schools are closed. I remember and there was this need for NAPPS. So later, NAPPS came into the NAPPS is National Association of Operators of Private Schools. So I was the president of Gwagwalada when NAPPS started. So when NAPPS started, they now said Gwagwalada, Zuba, and all the other members of Gwagwalada are told that we should come together. So we now came together, and I was there the president. So there was no need for us to choose another president. That was in my 13th year of service. I felt that it's time for me to give the banner to another person. So I organized the election for the new president that time. It was not NAPPS. And I was still the president when NAPPS was founded. And while I was president in Gwagwalada here, I later became financial secretary in that of FCT. So we now started to organize the night election. I called people together. I invited schools, all the schools in FCT, in accordance with what we were asked to do. No, not all the schools in FCT, the schools in Gwagwalada here. I invited them. By the time I invited them, then, okay, yes, I invited them and there was an election. And during that election, Mrs. Okerai came into work. But I did one thing. After every organization, because I did not want to be elected, that was my 13th year. And that time NAPPS was in existence. After every organization, we scheduled the date of election. On that day of election, I refused to attend. I stayed at home. Yes. I stayed at home because I felt that I would be re-elected. I stayed at home, and that was when Mrs. Okerai was elected. Mrs. Okerai was my former secretary when I was NAPPS president, but the first president of NAPPS, because we were the one that formed NAPPS. I was already in the leadership in town when we started talking of NAPPS, and then NAPPS came into being. And I was in the leadership of the private schools in town when we started talking of registering it, and we were able to register FCT. So that was it. And then
I want to appreciate the organizers. They've done a whole lot, given what they've given the personality they brought forward. And the fathers I want to appreciate in a very special way. Mrs. Esther Tai. She has done a whole lot. You are a success man. God bless you. Thank you. May the Lord continue to guide and guide us as we journey back to a different location. Thank you, and thank you, dear God.